Hey guys, Ajax22 here, and just doing a quick video to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, so we're doing a Mad Max post-apocalyptic, I guess, Gleck. We had a chunk of a Tec9, because this being California, Tec9s are not kosher. One of them got cut up because, you know, that's what happens to them when they're forgotten in closets for years. Anyway, we found some scraps from one that had been cut, and then used the scraps to piece it together on a Kimmel AP9 upper receiver. You know, we just had that kicking around. I think we picked it up at a gun show or something for a few bucks. And then because I couldn't find where the hell the Tec mags went to, and we have piles of Glock mags, cannibalized one of the 80% Glocks that we had kicking around, and yeah, made it so that it works. I think it may have actually fixed the jamming problems too, because with the longer supported mag well, it actually doesn't allow you to cam the magazine as much. Plus, being a single feed system, it holds it well in position. No real guarantees. I don't actually have any internals for this. I got them on order, but they're coming. You can see where it was cut, and parts that were thrown away. Magwell's gone. This is actually made up out of a piece of plastic from an AR-15 pistol grip. In fact, you can see other parts of it. Plastic welding is really crude, but that's kind of, you know, in keeping with the post-apocalypticness. To keep it weird, we went with some those late 80s, early 90s children's hair berets, barrettes, or whatever you call them, to help patch some of the cuts back together and for, you know, grip. We're not anywhere near done. We actually ordered some Barbie doll parts and some other toy bits to sort of bring it together and complete the look. We're going to get a little bit more reinforcing and some gusseting and stuff, and probably cut out a little bit more of the plastic and replace it with, you know, doll bits, and you know, we're just gonna take it way too far. But yeah, it should work pretty good. It's actually being held together by a pin right now, just an AR-15 1/4-inch pin. I'm gonna drive that out in a second so you guys can see what's going on inside. Back in a flash. All right, we're back. You can knock the pin out. As you can see, the inside of this, under the top of the rails forward, it's pretty much gone with the original stuff. The section with the serial number on these is right here, and includes a metal shim that runs between the two holes. All that got cut out and rebuilt. Salvaged a little top piece of the rail, and got the whole side fairly decently on that side, but that's probably going to be reinforced a little bit, because the plastic welding is just being done with, you know, good old Weller soldering iron and some time. We have a proper plastic welder on order, but you know, we're doing a Mad Max thing with this one. I mean, it's pretty epically insane. Used nail polish to do a sort of a weird camo on the upper to sort of tie it together. Once we have a few more than the doll bits and G.I. Joe parts, and you know, I want to do like a collection of heads on the magwell. You know, kind of we want to do a post-apocalyptic thing for, you know, a character that would not be a good person that you'd want around. So it's gonna be playful and colorful and you know, kind of twisted. So that's where we're at. You know, you can see where all the plastics being stuck to itself. Yeah. The critical dimensions in here are the inside of the fire control pocket. You need to have that hole, just basically need to be able to set the upper on. So as long as you're molding to the actual upper itself, you know, you really can't go wrong as long as this stays intact to that. So, you know, put the pins in, slide it in, and then you can pretty much just glue it back together. You know, best to use if you're going to be doing it as an 80 build, which, you know, essentially we used one of the Gen 1 Glock polymer 80 receivers. It comes out pretty nice. I mean, we had this prettier before we added the color. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try to be a little bit better about getting these videos out. I just wanted to do a quick show and tell to share with you the insanity as it's happening. Been working way too much, but haven't been documenting it like we should. You know, joys of doing it for a living as opposed to doing it for fun. But yeah, happening. And I'll try to get some videos of the heads mounted, and might even try to get the mad scientist to film a little bit of show you how we stick it on. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. Definitely gonna get a range video of this at some point. This might even do a video on how to register this as an assault weapon in California. You know, right now it has no internals, so it doesn't need a mag lock, but it's going to need a mag lock on it before it gets registered. Just because, you know, pistol grip outside of the mag well outside of the pistol grip. Although theoretically we were looking at it, it's entirely possible that we could bob the entire unit here back there, and then leave a Glock trigger guard sticking out front, and run a linkage back to the trigger here, and you know, make it conventional if we really wanted to. It's entirely doable. But you know, next time we scrounge up a bunch of Tec9 cut up bits, we'll might try a different direction. But yeah, this is sort of a crazy nightmare of functionality and, you know, pretty in an ugly way. Anyway, that's what I got. Wanted to share, and I'll try to do more of these. All right, have a good one.